Good afternoon, greetings from a lovely, slightly overcast Ventnor. So cooking in my car, so what I conventionally do is cook using either a Jetboil gas stove or one of the camping gas style flatter stoves. So I've got both of those, and I normally boil water and sometimes warm up soup with a Jetboil, and I make curries and fry up meat and that kind of stuff in the camping gas style stove. And I don't like either of those solutions, to be honest. I prefer the flatter, cheaper camping gas style stove, because you can at least actually cook with one of those, whereas Jetboil is not designed for that. It's designed really for warming up water and maybe warming up soups as well. Can't really adjust the heat with the Jetboil very easily. You can a bit, but not very easily. I don't like the Jetboil mainly because it sits so high, so the Jetboil component, the cylinder thing that goes on top, is very tall and very slim, and then you've got the stove thing, which is probably 3 inches tall, maybe 2 inches tall, and then you've got the gas canister below that, which is tall as well, and you end up with a foot tall, quite narrow, basically cylinder cooking solution, which in a tiny little car I don't think is very safe at all. So I don't really like using the Jetboil. The camping gas thing is better because it sits flatter and it's wider, so it's not going to topple over. But the little gas cylinders are absolutely tiny, and they only last me for about a week. So it's not a cheap way of cooking, and also I don't like chucking away metal gas canisters every week because it's just not very environmentally friendly. So I've come up with, or I've been looking for alternative kind of solutions to how to cook in my little car, and we'll go down here and I'll show you what I've found on Amazon, if I can switch it around. There's my friendly carrion crow over there having a look at my new cooking solution as well. There's no food for you over there, I'm afraid, carrion crow. I've forgotten food for you again. But yeah, so what I've discovered and what I've seen reviews of are these, what they call electric lunch boxes. Now do tell me in the comment section if you've seen one of these. It's completely new to me. I only discovered this yesterday. Actually, I only ordered this yesterday and it's arrived today, which is good old Amazon. Trying to get the gimbal to cooperate there, but you get this metal dish, kind of lunchbox size. It's the ideal size for me, really, kind of size of my hand, about 1 inch longer than the size of my hand, which has a lid, has this little kind of veggie container, separate compartment, has this little lid, kind of Tupperware style, arms on the side which you just push down and clip in. I won't clip it in now. It's even got a little handle. It's very good. So you can literally use it like it's a lunchbox. And there's even some cutlery in there in a little container, little compartment. And basically you plug it in using, well, you've got two options, and the one I really like, you can plug it into a wall socket with that kind of plug adapter there, or you can use this thing, and this is what I really like. So you've got a lighter adapter, plug that into the main unit, plug this end into the lighter thingy on your car, and what I figure is it takes quite a long time to warm stuff up. These aren't really cookers, they're for warming things up, as I understand it. So what it means is, when I get a long road trip, so if I'm driving from here to Dorchester, which is about 1.5 hours once I'm over, taking the ferry over, or if I drive down to Exeter, a couple of hours, and down to Cornwall, 2 or 3 hours, I can just plug this thing in to the lighter socket on the car, and it will just go warming the food as I'm driving. And then when I get to my destination, everything's a good one. You know, you've got a warm soup or warm casserole or something, probably a lasagna as well. I've seen on YouTube people using these to heat up lasagnas, so I figure I could probably do other ready meals as well. Like I say, they're not designed for cooking raw meat or anything like that. I will try that, but I doubt that'll work. And it also means I'm probably going to go more of a vegetarian, because what I could certainly warm up in this is Quorn. I don't like a tofu, but I do like Quorn, which is kind of a micro protein type thing. So I can do cook my own lasagna. Maybe I can make a lasagna, or I can make certainly spaghetti bolognese if I can find a way of cooking the pasta components. Probably keep the gas stove for doing that, to boil water. Though maybe I can boil water in this. I'll find out when I start using it. But yeah, potentially a really good cooking solution. I will try and make some stuff and I'll keep you all posted on whether it works or not. Oh, and by the way, it was only about £15, I think, so it's quite a cheap potential cooking solution. But cheap may mean it's just rubbish. We shall find out.